guys, it's Caleb from RokBlokz. Today in the shop, we're working on the Kawasaki H2. We've got a new trailing arm guard mud flap for you. So let's go ahead and show you how to install it. Here we have the tools laid out that you'll need for install. Today we'll be using a 10mm wrench, a 4mm Allen, a 6mm Allen, a 17mm wrench. If you have an impact, that can help. Here we have your trailing arm guard mud flap kit laid out. What you'll get in your kit is your main flap for that corner. You'll get your mount plate, the bracket, and the hardware. We'll go ahead and put a breakdown on that hardware on the screen right now. Before we head to the vehicle, we're going to go ahead and pre-assemble our mount plate to our main flap. To do so, we're just going to align the holes like so. And then we'll be putting this 2 screws in this hole and this hole here, which will be the shorter 20mm flathead. Go ahead, just start it in through. We'll flip this over on the back side, we'll take our 1.25 washer and secure them with a lock nut. We'll just go ahead, take our 4mm and our 10mm wrench. We'll make sure that our holes stay nice and aligned, and we'll get those snugged down. With those tightened, we can now take our flap and our remaining hardware, head to the vehicle, and begin installing. Here we are at the rear trailing arm. We're going to begin by removing the nut on the sway bar end link to separate the end link from the arm. To do so, it's a 17mm wrench. If you are using just a wrench, you might need to hold the center with the 6mm Allen, or if you have a 17mm socket on an impact, you should be able to blast that off. We've already pre-loosened ours. So we're just going to go ahead, take that nut off, slide our end link out. We're going to mount our bracket first. Go ahead, align it with the hole. So the larger hole here will match there. The bracket will fit up and around. And now we can go ahead, put our nut back on, and tighten that back down. As you're tightening, you want to hold it so that it's up and aligned with the housing here. Get it nice and tight, or if you'd like, you can set it to the factory torque specs. Now, we're going to grab our pre-assembled flap and we're going to mount it to our bracket. I'm going to take our longer screws with dress washers. We're going to place those through the bracket. We're going to place our flap on the front of the bracket. And then we'll take one of our large 1.25" washers and a lock nut. We'll get that started by getting it started on the top first. Then we can just let it hang. And now I can grab the remaining hardware, put that through the bottom hole here. Take our washer, lock nut, put that on the back side. You'll notice that there is an etched mark here, and that is to trim or show you where to trim if you have the skid plate on your arms already. Now I'm just going to go ahead, get that adjusted so that we're following the inside of the arm. Get it set to where you like. And we're going to tighten both the top and bottom screws. Get those nice and snug. We'll double check our outer ones. And with all our screws fully installed, that completes the rear install. You can repeat these same steps on the other side. Thanks for watching.